This is Restored Souls coming to you live from a beach house in Curry. I don't even know what street I'm on. And we have a wonderful foster mom with us today. And she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and about this trip.
Yeah. Hey, Shalika Covington. I'm originally from Richmond County, North Carolina, and we now live in Dunn. Been in North Carolina for a long time, which is where I started fostering in Harnett County. So have been doing that for 9.5 years. I've been fostering, and so I've had almost 70 children come through my house. Some have stuck, some have become fully adopted, and some have just continued and found their forever homes either with family or with other foster families, which is always really nice when we can have that happen. So here at the beach with my core crew of 3 girls who are fully adopted, and then our newest addition, little boy. So yeah.
So tell us what you've been able to do while you've been on this trip.
We have done a lot of sitting around, which is great. We've done a lot of random exploring around, and also it's only 1 row away from, we're on 2nd row from the beach, so we've done several just walk down to the beach, sit trips. It was also really nice because it was 70 degrees the next day. It was like we got here on a Monday, and that Tuesday it was already 70 degrees. So did not think it was going to be bathing suit weather, but my 6-year-old, she's not 7 yet, completely proved that wrong. So she played in the water. All the girls have gone down. Even the baby got to go down on that Tuesday, and so we've done a lot of shell collecting. Pool has been played, games have been played. Just resting, and also the upstairs, the top balcony has been a fan fave here because you can see over roofs of houses, and for some reason that's really cool to little people. So they have enjoyed going and venturing up there, and then we've had good food, and we're planning to go to the aquarium actually today.
Nice. So, why was this trip really good for you guys? What's kind of the takeaway?
Yeah, we're water people just in general. So there's just something really nice about being able to be in the water. There's something just really healing about ocean and waves. Me and my youngest's nurse joked on Tuesday that he just needed the ocean water is healing, and he slept great that night, and so it was just it's been really good, and just to have a moment to just, even though I have worked a lot of the time while we're here, it's also been just really nice to step away from the norm and the hustle and bustle of everything, and just be able just to kind of sit and be. And I've had family who's come and hung out with us while we're here. And so it's just really nice to be able to reset. The kiddos go back to school next week. So it was a really good break, just for everybody just to be able to be together during that time.
And what would you tell other families that would potentially want to take a trip like this?
Yeah, you should do it. It is one of those things where I packed up my truck and was exhausted after doing that, and was like, what have I gotten myself into? Because it would have been easier to have just stayed where all my things were settled at my house. However, it's been what was needed. It was, you should do it. It's a really good moment just to be able to take a breath. It is worth it. It is something that we are always grateful whenever we're able to have family time and be able to come together and be together just as a whole. And so it's really good. It allows you just to be able to, just appreciate it in a different way. I think there are games that we haven't touched in a while that got brought with us to be able to do. So I would definitely encourage any and everyone to do it if you can, and for as many people to support it to be done, because it's extremely helpful. As we are juggling, especially as foster parents, juggling so many things. So it's really nice to just have a moment to where there's at least a part of things where you're not having to think about, while it allows you just to be able to plan and focus on the people around you and not so much as the logistics, which takes up so much of my brain on a normal basis.
I can understand that. And then, just last question. If we were trying to attract other people to donate so that way more families can participate in this,
Yeah.
what would you say to them?
I would say that it is one of probably the best things that you could do. And I will work not to cry during this part, there's a part of us that is drained, and we love fostering. I know many people who do it, and it is one of the greatest rewards I have ever endeavored in my entire life. And so that is where I feel like my pendulum gets to live as much as possible, but the reality is the pendulum swings the other way, and it will drain us, and it is exhausting. And so to be able to say that I can step away and just have a moment was needed. And so I do think that if the opportunity arises to be able to support someone being able to do this, whether or not it is smaller. And a lot of times when we foster, we have siblings and we have multiple children, and you're trying to manage all of the things, and for everyone to have their own space and be able to be. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity, and it's not just it's going to live in this one moment because I did this one thing. Like, it is something that gets to touch at it's such a large multitude of people. And it's I don't know, I think about sometimes when I know that I can donate in so many different ways, and I see it, I'm like, okay, I saw that ripple effect, or I literally threw this rock into this pond, and I get to see the kind of happen or whatever. The beach, I think, is the perfect example, because this is the wave. This is the big thing that is going to continue to just push and flow, not just through me, but through my family and my girls. It'll be conversations they'll get to have. And I know that for some other foster families that I know, wouldn't have this opportunity unless someone was actually able to support them to be able to do it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And until next time, thank you so much.